sustainability school podcast here, but today we have a podcast.
Yes, hello. Hello from our podcast.
My name is Kai.
My name is Kaisa.
And today, as it is plastic-free July, we decided that maybe we look all the things that we have changed in our home during the last year, and even some things even longer. And we decided not just to talk about the things, but to show you the things that we have already swapped for the better choices.
Yes, exactly. And I think it's worth mentioning also that I am in the UK.
And I'm in Estonia.
Yeah, so we have very different experiences, I think, in terms of changing and trying to find sustainable options. So I think it'll be interesting to see the differences as well.
Yeah. And we have basically three big categories, and we will start with the kitchen, the main things that we have changed in the kitchen. And we will just go one by one on the items that we have changed, what we have found, and then you can see what changes we have made, and maybe that inspires for you also to change something, or oh, I also have this, I have this problem, or you also already can see that, oh, I made that change as well. Mm-hmm. So the biggest change, I think that was my first conscious choice, was to change for this one single-use coffee cup. Then I have a ceramic. The only thing that has a plastic here is the lid, but I think I will use it for years, and this is always with me, and I really love it. It's really good. And as you know, the coffee, if I buy coffee outside, it even stays hot for longer than buying just in a single use.
Mm-hmm. I have one of those as well. I have one of those, and I have this. So this is called an R cup. R cup, and I've seen them. Even Costa in the UK actually has their own branded one, but the technology is same, and it's actually from recycled disposable coffee cups. So Costa recycles their own cups to create this. I mean, there are elements which probably are new from virgin plastic, but the idea, I think, is absolutely brilliant, and it locks. So when you press it down, it opens, you can drink from any side, and when you press it up, it's locked. So like nothing comes out, and I go everywhere with this. This is amazing. I love it. I mean, it again, I've had it for like a while now actually, and I think I will have it for years and years. So
yeah, it's good innovation. Very good innovation. Yeah. The next thing I've started to use is like how do you say it, for different hot drinks, to make tea and to take sometimes even cold water. Again, this has a lid here, and I can take it everywhere with me. Also, something that I didn't use before. I've had it for a long time, but I just didn't use it. I used to buy cocoa from outside, like from shops and like this, with a single-use cup, but now I make it at home and I take it with that, so I don't buy.
So it's a thermos.
Yes, thermos.
Yeah.
That's the word. Mm-hmm. And I didn't use straws before actually, but I saw my friends having them at home, and now I drink even water with that.
Straws. Yes, you have metal straw. That's great.
Yeah.
I have. Oh, I just dropped one. I have like lots of paper straws. I bought them for my birthday when I had some guests over a while ago actually, so these are just left over. But yeah, these were really good when I had guests, but I don't use them daily. They're sort of just for special occasions.
Yeah. I didn't know that I didn't need them, but when I bought it, I started using it every day, so I really like it. With smoothies and everything now I use it daily. But yeah, this is very good. Then another thing is, again, these different lunch boxes or food boxes. When I go shopping to the market, I take my own. I used to go take plastic bags when I buy some strawberries or whatever I buy from a market, and then now I take these. This is also recycled plastic. Recycled, it's with cellulose, it's organic, and it's very long lasting. And whenever I take my own food with me, I don't use this plastic food film anymore, or different wraps. I use this one.
That's a great idea. I use from takeaways. You get these and then people just throw them away. And like in past, obviously I've done the same, which is really, really embarrassing actually now looking back at it.
Yeah.
But now I've kept the ones, like I don't get takeaways that often anymore at all. But now that I have them, I use these for storing things and like lunches and stuff as well. And also I have beeswax wraps, which have replaced cling film. Cling film is so pointless. There are so many better alternatives, and like beeswax wraps are so great. They're like clingy, like cling film, you know, but like they are made from organic cotton and beeswax. So yeah, so you can use them to seal anything you need. And the similar thing is these. So they are made from silicone, I think. And they're, you know, reusable, and they go on top of like you have a bowl of stuff and you want to keep it, and then you put that on top and that seals it. So these are so much better solutions than cling film. So yeah, don't use that anymore.
Beeswax wraps. This is something I haven't still bought yet. I haven't started using them, but this is like next in my next thing to have to use them at home.
Yeah, I recommend them.
Yeah, really. And then I used to buy again with the plastic bag when I go buy like bananas or whatever fruits. Now mostly I buy them loose. I just put sticker here, but if sometimes there is a need, we have now compostable bags, and I use it if I have some food leftovers. I put everything in here, and I can take them to the compostable bin. So I think this is also a very good idea. I don't use them very often, but sometimes like with one bag I can last for like 1 week. So sometimes I buy these, but because they are not from normal plastic and they are compostable. So I think these are also a good alternative if you need something, if you need a bag.
So this bag, did you buy the bag yourself, or
No.
is that now available in supermarkets when you buy fruit?
It's available.
That's amazing. So this is something Estonia's supermarkets are doing, which is great and amazing. And I feel like in the UK, we should have the same, because everything you buy, you know, food-wise, it just comes in plastic, and it's not recyclable very rarely. So that would be a great solution. Yeah.
When storing food and when buying, I always now use metal. I look for things that are in metal. This is actually from UK. Butter biscuits, and to store coffee. And now, as I make a lot of tea on my own, I go and collect tea. Then I need a lot of these collectors, so I use metal mostly. Before I didn't like pay attention what material they were, whatever I bought from store, what tea or some things that were in a package. But now I see all the things that are in metal or in a glass bottle. And I also try to look if I buy whatever I buy, whenever I buy some food, that it comes in a metal or in a glass bottle, like olive oil. I have glass bottle.
Yeah, same. I buy my oils in glass bottles. Yeah, because they are infinitely recyclable. That's the thing. Yes. That's why aluminium and glass are just such better alternatives to plastic. And also when it comes to teas, I don't know how many people know, but most tea bags contain microplastics, and you drink them you know, with the tea, and also you can't compost the tea bags because they contain plastic. So this Pukka is one company in the UK at least who does teas from organic ingredients, and they don't contain plastic, so you can compost them and you can recycle all the packaging. So this is if you want to buy teas, and they have such a big selection of teas. So I really recommend this company.
Yeah, very good. Then back in the kitchen, I also I've switched to these kind of like, this is wooden, and I don't use any plastic anymore, and this is also metal, so for cleaning.
Ah, yes.
So no plastic there anymore.
Yes, exactly. You know, the plastic, like the sponges.
Yeah.
Like for me, when I realized that actually I had been using for years and years these plastic sponges that are so harmful for the environment, and that you just use for a little while and you throw away, and actually that there are natural alternatives. I mean, that was like crazy. So this is one company which I really like, and they have natural kitchen sponges. So they are biodegradable, compostable, and that's the good thing about it. So you can just compost it afterwards instead of throwing it away.
It seems so small.
It seems small, but as soon as you put it in water, it goes big. And like in one pack, you get like 6 of them or something, and they last over a month. Or like, I think one I usually use for like a week, and then I compost it. So yeah, I really recommend these. These are absolutely, like, I'm so proud of myself for using these. Like, it's one of the best kitchen switches you can do, I think. And it's not expensive switch. Like, it really isn't. So yeah, 100% plant-based. It feels slightly different to use, but you get used to it so quickly. So yeah, this is something I like. If you do one switch, do this.
And I've read and I've heard that health-wise, it's also better to use organic, because you wash with different food things, and if you leave them on the counter, then if it's not natural material, bacteria start growing inside and everything like that. So they have to, like, for this metal thing, it's antibacterial. So I know it's good for my health. If I start using and reusing it, I know that it's not harmful for my health, and I have like clean kitchen, clean from harmful bacteria and viruses also maybe.
Exactly. And if you use the plastic sponges, I mean, the microplastics, every time you wash, they go into the environment, and then you throw it away, and in the landfill, it starts slowly maybe breaking down after 5 million years, and still, like, plastic seeps into the environment, right? So yeah. And actually, another thing is, I also have stopped using like paper sort of kitchen towels, and also like other plastic sponges and stuff. And so what I use is for cleaning kitchen and cleaning surfaces everywhere in the house. So I have 2 types of things. I have these microfiber cloths, which I think they contain plastic, but I had them from before, so I just keep them for as long as they last. But then any new ones I buy, so these are really good. They're like little sort of cloths. They can be also for like washing your face, for example, but they are organic cotton. And then other ones I have from bamboo. And these are really, really good, because I just use them, and then in the evening, I get a new one every day, basically. So like, it's really hygienic, I think. And then I just put them in the washing machine and wash them, and like, it's so good, and I don't have to throw away anything. And what else I do is basically, this is another company I absolutely love, so Ocean Saver. So these are cleaning cleaning products, basically. What this is in here, I'll actually open one. In here you get this, and this is what you put into like one of those, spray bottles. You just put that in, you add water, and you shake it, and it turns into a cleaning product. And it's non-toxic for the environment. Like, this company is really ethical. They are basically Ocean Saver. Their ethos is to save the oceans, and these products are absolutely amazing. And like, it even comes with stickers. So you put these stickers on your old bottle for whatever bottle it was, so you would know, like, it says, kitchen. And like, they have kitchen, they have floor cleaning, they have multi-purpose and antibacterial. And in the kitchen, I always use their antibacterial. and it's really like, it smells really nice. It smells like, I don't know, like really fresh, really nice. I really like it. It always reminds me of some perfume, and but it's, you know, natural, and yeah, it works really well. And yeah, so I really recommend these for cleaning.
Yeah, we don't have them in Estonia, but what I've used for almost 15 years is also I use concentrated liquid. I also make, like, I buy one, it lasts for 2 years, and later this package is compostable. Inside is biodegradable, and also I use it to just put the concentrate in this, and that means that I don't buy like one cleaning package every month or so. It's very good. Like whatever different ways you can use concentrated liquids, this is very good. You just add the water, because otherwise you just buy the product with water from shop, and you pay so much more. So it's really good. Whatever like solutions you have where you can use concentrated liquids, this is very good.
Yeah. And because otherwise, by buying every time when you run out of, you know, this spray, buying a new plastic bottle, I think that's just ridiculous. So by buying something that, you know, can completely be recycled or just disappears, and also it's not toxic, because often what we use to clean goes, you know, into the environment in the end again somehow. So, and on, you know, our own skin. So yeah, I think that's great.
And another thing that I've started doing is if I live in a city, but we have a house in a countryside where we have all the big things that we grow, fruits and vegetables. But I also brought home small tomatoes, so I'm growing tomatoes at home. And here comes small peppers. You can see the lilac. So this is some like huge change. Like I never grow anything myself, so so these are like my small babies that I take care of, and it should have like 700 tomatoes on it. During one plant produces around 700 if they have a good condition. I don't know if they have good conditions here at my home. I love them, I talk to them, so I hope so I hope that they will like bring me all the tomatoes I need.
And that means you don't have to, you can buy less from the shop.
Yes.
And again, that means less packaging, less CO2 that's been, you know, emitted into the air because of all the transportation, packaging, all these things. So
yes, this is a huge thing. If you have some place where you could just grow your own food, this is like a dream actually, and this is good for everybody. But if you don't have the chance, then I think the best way is to go to different markets and to support local farmers and buy local food and support local farmers. This is like the next best alternative, I think. I don't know how it's in UK. In Estonia, it's quite easy to go to a market, or we have different apps for that. You can just find people who sell their own food, and they like if they don't have a big farm or like manufacturing, but they just produce more than their family needs. Then they use the app for whatever they have leftovers, like what they don't need, they can sell to people who just want to buy. And it's very good.
Yeah, no, that's great. I think in the UK there's an app called Olio.
Yes.
OLIO, yeah. And that's exactly for that. So if you have it left over, but that's not for selling, that's actually free, giving away free. But yeah, there are farmers markets as well, and Whole Foods stores as well. So yeah, it is possible.
Yeah. Do you have anything else from kitchen that you have like discovered?
I have two more things. So one is, and this is completely new, literally just arrived. I've used it once. It's really good. It's a baking paper, and so this is compostable certified, unbleached, totally chlorine free, and everything is made with the like sustainable forestry certification as well. So this this baking paper, it's from Amazon. and yeah, I'm just sort of like trying it out, so it's quite interesting at the moment. I'm sure I'll be telling everybody about this later on.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just something quite cool. And then when we talk about plastic and reducing your plastic waste, you know how sometimes, you know, you have parties and go, I don't know, to a park or whatever, and you don't want to take like heavy plates. So instead of actually using like anything in plastic, so these are really cool. So these are made with bamboo, and they're like disposable. Really, they're disposable because you can compost them afterwards. Disposable plates. And yeah, I had them as well for my birthday a while ago. And they're really good. And actually, like, yeah. So this is just like a little thing, which is just an alternative.
Yeah, in Estonia we now have the plates that you can later eat. I think they were made from buckwheat, so you eat whatever what food is there, and if you like feel like, oh, I'm still hungry, you can just eat the plate later. I haven't tried them, but they sound interesting. I don't know how they taste. Maybe you add some sugar there.
That's very clever. That's proper zero waste.
So, okay, and now I think that we can move on to the bathroom. The latest change I made was these makeup removal pads. I used to have cotton, like single-use cotton, but now I have this organic cotton and reusable. I like one use and one time, and then I put it in a dishwasher. But I usually I have 10 of these, and then there is a special bag. I've used it this morning. Whatever I use, I put it inside. I wait till it's full, and then just washing machine, and I really like it. I wish that they were like there are two like two-sided, two layers. I wish they were one because it's a bit too much. But at the moment, I think that this is a really good way. I use them. And they are much more better on the skin. I can feel it. It's and it absorbs very good. I like them. Know that I know that you bought them first, and then I discovered, oh, I need them too. So how's your experience with them?
Yeah, very good, very, very good. I would show them, but my bag just got full. I need to wash them. So actually, my journey to that began a bit earlier. When I was in Estonia, I think over Christmas or something, and I had heard that many people sort of at the same time mentioned these reusable makeup removers. And I was in Estonia, and I was like, I want some. How can I get some? And in Estonia, at that time, I couldn't get some. And one evening, I was just like, what else can I do? So I had this really old little towel. It was like really quite small, but to be honest, I had never used it. It was just always, it was like, I don't know, 20 years old or really old. It had cocoa on it. It was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut it into little pieces and I'm going to use them. And that's what I did. And then I realized it was so good. It worked sort of really well because like it was like a towel material, so slightly different than these, you know, made for taking off your makeup, but it took makeup off like right away. And I was like, wow, this is great. And then I started to use them, and then sort of later on I thought, oh, I'll try out another brand. So I think it was Vimy Zero Waste Store. There's a little startup, actually they're a little bit more than a startup now. They're like a zero waste products online store in the UK. So I bought some from there, and yeah, so I use them now, and they're really good. I have a similar thing. I wish they were maybe just slightly thinner. But you know, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I think it would just like allow me to use a bit less of the makeup remover if it would be slightly thinner, because like I feel like I just don't need them to be that thick. But yeah, no, they're really, really good. I really like that I don't have to buy any more, you know, kind of disposable cotton wipes.
Then also a thing that I used, I still have one left. I used to use these for when I had masks on to clean my face, but I don't know even what material this is, but this is definitely some kind of like plastic or something. But now I use this cognac sponge. It's very small when you buy it, and when you put it on the water, it's like goes very big. And also I feel that this is very good on my face. It's at the same time it's like a scrub at the same time. So when I use my face wash, like then after cleaning, this is also really good. And I can now start seeing that after I've used it more than half a year. So now I start seeing that it's like I need a new one soon.
Okay.
But,
so 6 months.
Yeah.
It's lasted though. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't smell, but I can see it starts like some stuff comes off it. So. But
so cognac sponge. What is cognac sponge? Because cognac to me is an alcohol.
It's some kind of like a plant that grows like with pores. So they make it. If you just see cognac plant, if you Google it, you will see how it grows. And I don't know why it's called cognac. It's with K, not with C. So it's
okay. Yeah. That's so cool. And this is compostable, isn't it?
Yeah,
after you use it, you just compost it.
Yeah.
That's really great.
So it's like a small plant, or it's a bit similar like a coral. Yeah, but it's very, very soft and very good on your face. I really like it. This is very good.
By the way, I just wanted to also add to the reusable makeup wipes that since I started to use them, my skin got better. I noticed a difference, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because it takes off the makeup better, but it definitely happened. So I mean, and that's like another huge win, for me. So,
and also, if you don't maybe know what's the cotton made of, so there's small particles. Maybe you clean your face, but still it leaves some plastic particles on your face or something.
Or toxins, because if it's not organic cotton, the disposable cotton is made of, then it is like the way to make it is really, they use so many toxic chemicals that I wouldn't be surprised if that actually impacts your skin. So
maybe it's also one reason people have so much acne, or if they have like really bad harsh something on their skin, it could be that you are using something very, very toxic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
because another thing that I changed in terms of my makeup, like removing makeup, is I started to use like I went to search for products which don't come in plastic packaging, and like makeup removers are so, like, they always come in small little bottles, and there's so much plastic that you waste, and you have to, it's something you always use. So I went for a search, and like a lot of them were expensive, but then I found this one company called Face Theory, and I got 2 things from them.
Okay.
So this is makeup remover. It's glass bottle, and it's like the prices are quite reasonable, I think, considering that their products are like, they are absolutely amazing. They are like, they're from organic materials. They're like basically using all sorts of things which are good for your skin. I mean, Face Theory, like, they're all about the science behind the products, and they're very much about the science. So like, when you go on their website, you can read all about it, and so these products have actually also done like really, really worked really well for my face, because I did have some issues before. So this is really good, and also like clarifying cleanser. So like, they talk about how it has different really good ingredients. So I won't go into details, but you can read about on the website. So yeah, that's a really good alternative.
Then mouthwash. I also have a bottle that is in glass, and it's also concentrated. I only use like 2 or 3 drops with one use. And another thing that I have, this is also Geographics. This is oil pulling mouthwash. This is before I wash my teeth. Is this the same? Yeah, that's the same. And this is with it's virgin coconut oil and activated charcoal. So you have to like this is you use it before you wash your mouth. You pull out all the toxins in your system. So you like take one sip and then you do it in your mouth like for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yes. And then it pulls out all the toxins in your mouth. So this is from the same company. So you should maybe.
Yeah, it's the same company. This is really interesting because I looked at that product when I was buying mine.
Yeah,
and
it says 5 to 20 minutes, but actually 20 minutes is when you start. Maybe it's not so good to like first time to make it 20 minutes. You can start with 10 minutes, but yeah, if you do it 20 minutes, it gets like all the toxins out from your mouth. So
how do you feel after using it?
I feel like it's not so good at the first time because it's coconut oil, and it starts bubbling a bit.
Okay.
So it's not the best thing, but if you know that it's good for your health, then I've used it. So it's
yeah, and your teeth feel good and clean and
yeah. It's really good. So
okay. Oh, that's really interesting because
it's made in England, so
yeah. It's made locally, well, for me, and from also from organic, like often local ingredients. A lot of these ingredients are local. So like the spearmint one, so it has organic virgin coconut oil, and I think it has herbs which are grown like in the UK. And yeah, so this is natural toothpaste. It looks a bit naked because it's empty. I've used it all. I would say I think I need to try like keep using it and see like to give like a full proper review of it because it's too early to tell. The thing is like it's really natural, right? So for me, like my dental health is really important, and I worked in a dental I worked in a dental company before, so I know a lot about that subject. And like all these, so for example, Colgate and all these big companies, they have been around for a really long time, and they have big R&D departments, and they have a lot of science behind their products. So to just dismiss those companies, like that is also like, I think that that's an area where like at least I will take it really like sort of like to observe and do my research and see and try and test, because I don't want to just go and buy something just because it's eco. At the same time, because I think dental health is really important, and sometimes some of these ingredients that are in these products are really needed. And I know it from my personal experience where I had lots of issues with my teeth, and then I kind of learned about it, and then I learned about the ingredients and all these things and what's important. So like with this, what I've done is I used this in the morning and I used this in the evening. And this then works, overnight you don't eat, so it works harder for your teeth and keeps the really, really good balance. And then this one in the morning, does its job as well. So in that way, it worked really well for me. This one, to use this one is really, it's very different. It uses oils. So if you imagine using oils to brush your teeth, that's how it feels like. It's very different. It's not bad though. It's not bad. It's just very different. But it's absolutely fine and tastes really nice. So I like that, and it tastes quite natural as well. And then like the second thing is about toothbrushes. So very similar thing here. So I did actually buy a bamboo toothbrush when they came out, and lots of companies started to sell them, because I thought, well, I don't want to buy a plastic toothbrush. However, I would say it actually didn't work for me. I think, again, because even though these companies are great and they really try, and they have the sustainability aspect ticked, the actual research and development and all that isn't as strong. So it was like the filament, these bits were just way too soft, and it just didn't do such a good job. So what I've done at the moment is, so TP. So a lot of people probably know a company called TP. They're very, they're a big company. They do dental products. They do interdentals. They do like toothbrushes and all sorts of things like that. Mainly mainly like tools. Not mainly. Yeah. So mainly toothbrushes and the interdentals, and that's their specialty, and they put a lot of research into that. So that whatever they're going to produce, it's going to clean your teeth really well. So this is actually their very first toothbrush, which is called TP Good, and this is actually made from, I think, from bamboo, or it's made from some sort of plants, even though it looks plastic.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, and it's made from plants and not plastic, and yeah, there's a whole process behind it. Like, it uses, I don't remember what the percentage was. I should really look that up. I'll look it up and put it on our community page at one point, the details of this. But yeah, so it's much more sustainable than a plastic toothbrush, and actually the filaments are using their technology. So I've used this, and it's actually really good. So yeah, at the moment with this, I'm kind of in a test and test and learn phase, so more to come.
But I think that you brought out a very important point, that nowadays, when we focus only on the sustainable part, you may lack on the science and behind the product use. That's the same reason why I stick to my cosmetics, that they use plastic bottles, but inside is something that is proven, that is science-based, that works on your face. Because I don't want to buy something that is just in a glass bottle, but the inside may not work on my behalf, or I don't have the ingredients necessary that keeps the product good for 1 month for transportation. So I think that this is the biggest issue that now we have, that it may be like the bottle and the production may be sustainable, but we also have to see like what's inside and what's the science, and like what's the idea behind in what's inside, like how we use it. If you use it on our face, if we wash our feet with that, how is the long-term effect also on us? I think this is like most important thing, that we have to do our research and find the things that work for us. It's very good example with the bamboo brush. I haven't bought it because I found the toothbrush, it's plastic, but it's very good for me. I like it, and I just won't change it because it's plastic at the moment.
And I think that's why we need these big organizations and corporations to adopt the sustainable packaging and the circular economy model. Because that's the way to do it, because everybody can't, all these consumer goods which are sold in their millions on a daily basis, that's where it needs to change. And that's what we as consumers have to actually help to show to these companies that we want that. And I think it's happening right now. So yeah.
I also the second thing, or the next thing, that is cosmetics, that I found also that I use mineral cosmetics, and at the moment this package is also, it's made from paper. So I have a lot of things that are also in plastic, but again, inside is what I'm interested in at the moment because I use it every day. So for me, this is the most important thing, that what I put on my face, this has to be the perfect thing. And then I think about the ecological viewpoint. But at the moment, this is something that you can, which is good inside, and also the package is recyclable. So this is one example.
What's the name of this brand or?
This is Outristing, but they don't have everything like in paper packages. They have also things in plastic, but I still also think that this is the next step. As people will, as the demand grows for these things, they will also start thinking about packaging and these things.
Exactly. I think that's a key. When with the demand growing, I think companies are creating more sustainable options for them as well. And so in the sort of trying to help that process along, I'm again doing my research, and basically there's a company called ZAO. So how this happens? So this is a bronzer, and I ran out. So at the moment, I sort of have all my makeup, which is just like sort of normal makeup, and like some of it is in plastic and some of it is in glass, and I don't use it, so much of it. So it takes me a long time before anything runs out. Yeah. But I ran out of bronzer, and I thought, well, let's try and find the most sustainable option out there, right? There must be something, and I found some companies. At the moment, there aren't actually that many. Maybe I just need to do more research. So if anybody can comment or send me options, please do. But right now I found this company called ZAO. It's quite expensive. However, it is completely sustainable. So look at this. So it comes in I think it's bamboo or wooden little box. I think it's bamboo. So this, yeah. And inside is a metal, like a metal, I don't know, thing where the makeup sits, and those are replaceable. So basically, the first time you buy, and there's little magnets which keep it closed, which is really cool. So again, like metal and wood, and then the makeup is 100% natural. 100% natural. I didn't think it was possible. Like, it looks like it has glitter in it, but it's not. It's 100% natural.
For usually, like glitter, also like inside here, they use diamond powder.
Wow.
Diamond powder that they use inside that makes this like nice glitter. So, diamonds and gold is very. They use that in cosmetics and in makeup, so it's very common.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
But
diamonds are very like natural.
Are they sustainably sourced? So this is really cool because it's like completely natural. Like I love the idea of not putting, again, because a lot of makeup contains plastic, and that shocked me. That absolutely shocked me, and I thought, why would I put plastic on my face? Like, that's crazy. So so this is 100% natural. And the first purchase was actually quite expensive. It was like £20 or something. But that's because it has that box. So the next time I buy, it's going to be much cheaper because I will just need the inner part. So, and it smells so nice. And actually, it, like, again, I think it has made an impact on my skin as well. Like, I feel like it's really, really good. So so that's something I'm trying out as well at the moment.
Yeah, it's very important. You will start seeing the differences when you start using good natural organic materials or products. Your skin feels good, and if you start like brushing your teeth with good things, and overall you feel better than using plastic and different toxins.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the biggest things which I realized. Like, it's the side effect of trying to become more sustainable. Actually, I feel better. My face, my skin is better. I feel healthier. And I didn't expect that. And I think that's amazing. And it just shows how much toxins we are putting, without knowing, we are putting onto our skins all the time. And actually it's shocking, really, that, you know, we just keep doing that because we're used to it, you know. So these changes are good. Yeah.
Do you have anything more from in bathroom that you have? I know you have. I know you have. You have this. You have tried these solid shampoo bars.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk about that. So I got really excited when I saw and learned that there are shampoo bars, right? And people started to talk about them, and I was like, wow, this is the best thing ever. This is amazing. I'm gonna try them. I'm never gonna buy another bottle in my life again. And then I found this company called Friendly Soap. Friendly Soap. They have loads of different soaps. The soaps are absolutely amazing. They are really good prices. They're online in the UK. I don't know if you can buy in other countries, but they have like all sorts of, like, a really big range, and they smell amazing. And they are paraben, plastic, SLS, palm oil, and cruelty free. So it's all natural ingredients, and it's really good for you. So I really recommend their soap bars, and I use them. But I also got their shampoo bar and conditioner bar. And I live in London. In London, we have really hard water. And Friendly Soap on their website even says these shampoo bars are not suitable for hard water. I completely missed that. I ignored that. I was like, what's hard water? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm going to save the world, and I'm going to, you know, do it by using this shampoo bar. And I persisted for a really long time, and my hair was absolutely awful. It was like I was like a wet dog all the time. It was, it felt like I just had grease on my hair. It was horrible.
But it was sustainable.
I was just hoping. I was like, tomorrow it'll be better tomorrow. And then I started to use, like, I don't know, like cider wine vinegar, or what's something vinegar, and like even baking soda, and like I tried all these things to, like, maybe it'll help, you know, because you read about these things online. And nothing helped. And then I realized that actually, when I did more research into it, proper research, that these shampoo bars do not work on hard water, with hard water. They just don't work. Because after that I tried different shampoo bars, which people said that, these are better for hard water and stuff. But I think, like, in the London area, at least, the water is just so hard, unless you change your shower head so it would actually soften the water, or like add the softener in it. It just doesn't work. It's not worth it. Like, you'll just ruin your hair. So, but that's okay. There are other solutions too. So I think in Estonia, the water is actually really soft. So in Estonia, shampoo bars are absolutely, like, I think they're perfect. You know, I've seen loads of people use them, and they work like magic, you know, and like, why not? Like, you're literally, like, you literally have little bit of paper, which you can compost or you can recycle, and then you have this, which disappears, and like, that's the best way. But for me, I'm not going to use, I accepted I'm not going to use a shampoo bar whilst I live here. But then I started to do research and thought, okay, I need to find a different solution. So now my next thing is Lush. So they use plastic, but why I use Lush is that they have created a circular economy themselves with their packaging. So what you do is you use them, and then you take them back to the shop, and they recycle 100% all of them. So that means it's not going into landfill. So it's going to be recycled. And that's really what I want. Like, I want companies to recycle, not to use virgin plastics, because that's the bad thing. If you already have created this plastic, keep using it. And that's what they do. And obviously, Lush is well known for their really natural ingredients. So I know, you know, I'm putting good things on my hair. they have sustainable business practices, and they recycle. So that's my sort of go-to now. And look at my hair. It's not horrible.
They look very good.
Thank you.
It's really good. Yeah, and that's the thing, that you have to find what's like best for you, and then the one thing that the others like say it's the best, you have to try it on yourself. And then that's why we are here, just sharing our own experience, that what we use, what we like, and what we have found that are good. And from your experience, some things just don't work, and you just have to keep find the next best thing. And I think that's normal, because
Exactly.
yeah, we have made already a huge step, I think so.
I think so.
Really
And and you do have to be careful, because if you just read one article somewhere, you might get really, like, you might sort of get wrong information, because again, people are different. And like, when I was struggling with the bar shampoos, and I started to do the vinegar rinses, and then I was like, oh, should I do the baking soda?
Yes.
I don't remember even what it was, like wash your hair with baking powder. But the thing is, then I found more articles, and those were from sort of people who had like done their research as well, and like had their experiences. And some people actually said it's a different pH levels, and basically what you can do, you can completely ruin your hair, that they all break. If you use baking soda too much on your hair, you're gonna ruin your hair. Like, just don't do it. So like, be really careful. Like, let's, you have to be reasonable, but there are definitely options to be sustainable. It's just looking into it a bit, or by listening this, you're doing your research. You've done it. So
and I think that if people have any suggestions or any experience with the things that we shared, we welcome you to share, because we have also a community for that.
Exactly.
Maybe Kasia can talk more about the community.
Yes. So we started this sustainability school community, and it's a online community site, which is free, and it's open. You just have to join to be able to like or comment, share your learnings with others, and like connect with other people as well. So if there's projects, people can connect. And the whole reason to create this community was because we saw that people are really getting into this, and they want to make sustainable life choices, and they want to help us collectively to create a world where we're not using more resources than the planet can provide, which is right now what we're doing. We're using I don't know, 4 planets worth of resources, and it's a big problem. So there are so many people now who want to contribute and want to do something and take action. So this site is there for learning from each other, sharing your learnings with other people, and connecting and collaborating. So if you're a blogger, if you're a scientist, if you're a student who is studying about sustainability, if you're a brand who is creating these products that are more sustainable, then please join and share, and get involved in the discussion, because that's how we change. That's how we change the world to be more sustainable.
Yeah,
it's all about us. Yeah.
And we aim for being honest on our feedback and the things that we start using. Like, as you saw, Kaisa shared experiences, and sometimes you think that it's very good product, but it comes out maybe that they need some improvement. So what we aim for is just that people are honest, that they really share what they have experienced, and that we together can make better solutions, and also give feedback to different companies, that if we discover something, or if we use something and we know that it's not bad, or we have some bad experience, then we give feedback, so even companies they can make better improvements on the products, on the packages. Because if they don't know the feedback, then and if they don't know our experiences, maybe they don't know.
Exactly, that is so true. So I have worked in marketing for a really long time now, and in marketing, and in product development, I mean, it's all about listening to what customers want. It's all about that. Companies do what customers want. So if customers give feedback, they directly know what to do, and they will do it. And that's what we've seen in the last year. Companies are listening. People are saying, look, we want more sustainable products, and they're doing it. So we just need to do more of that, and louder.
Yeah.
More of us need to do more, need to do it more. So that's what we're trying to help people do. Yeah. So join our community.
Yeah, and see you on our next podcast.
Yes, and podcast too.
And podcast, yeah. So it was nice sharing you, and it was nice seeing you, Kaisa. So everybody.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.